Hey, what's up, people? Vasquez here, coming at you for another round, and I'm back with Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Now, this is a sequel to Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry, and it's from developer Crazy Bunch. Now, this is also a continuation of the Leisure Suit Larry franchise, which you may recall was a very old title, a point-and-click adventure game, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the first one as well. It's very funny stuff. I actually did a live stream not too long ago, but I had to redo it because the audio didn't record, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm redoing it and I'm getting past the point where I was before. I might even try to finish it if I have enough time. Who knows? Let's see. But hey, with that being said, the anticipation nice and built, let's get to it, people. It's blast off time.
Finally, the time has come again.
That guy.
He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Happens. Okay, let's do this one.
Tell them who I am.
Should know by now, but...
Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were gonna sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you were Larry Laugher.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But
Probably
it's
not.
true, of course, ladies.
Okay then, I think we all know about this. If we don't, watch my other video. Okay, so let's go with this one.
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this.
Yes.
Let's roll.
Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on can come. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Okay,
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her?
No! The prophecy forbids it.
But...
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
Oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes!
that's the spirit.
Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Hi.
Okay then.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Okay, yeah, I know about the tutorial. Okay, it's not my first rodeo. Even if it was, I'd still manage. I don't need any stupid, whatchamacallem, or, actually, I was not paying attention. Okay, I think I go this way. Or I talk to this guy first. Let's talk to this guy first.
Elari, the best and only son-in-law I ever had.
Okay, you should really start getting things ready for the wedding now. Use the middle bus button. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I wanted. That right there. You should really start. Yeah, I know. I got it. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I double-clicked it. For some reason, they don't like to double-click.
A lot
Not
of
for
the
the tutorial
preparations for the
process.
wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
Never make promises you can't keep. That's what life has taught me. Okay, it's over here. Oh, did not mean to press that. There we go. Okay, yeah, quickly double click. Yeah, no, I got it. I didn't need to read that already. It's tutorial stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Okay.
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
Aww. Right click on the underwear. Yeah, I got it. Come on. Oh, yeah.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive? I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Okay, then. Where is that candle? Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Oh, no, here it is, yeah.
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
Yeah, okay. You can see the little tutorial they got going on. No does not equal yes, and don't grab the cat. Otherwise known as... Well, I'll let you Google that one. Okay, got the candle. Come on. Use the damn candle. Oh, yeah, I gotta get matches. Oh, no, first I gotta look at
There
it.
it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Yeah.
Fire. Man's best friend.
I kinda
And
wanted to zoom through this
harmless in
tutorial,
the
but...
right hands.
Yeah. Done and done.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Cool.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does
Ooh,
it
yeah.
have to be now?
Sensitivity.
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already
important.
learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Let's see. I would say with me just one, but it's in XL. No, let's say enough for everyone.
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay.
Oh, how is that any different from what I said?
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Let's see. Well, drink a good whiskey,
good
of course.
whiskey.
I'm gonna need one of those myself soon.
Personally,
and
I'm
that's what
partial
you
to
would
Jim
do
Beam.
yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
That's how you
Enough
do it.
already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Exactly what joke?
Exactly what joke?
A woman goes to the... Ugh. I mean, it doesn't matter. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
And here we go, flashback. There we go. It's not a flashback, it's different scene. You know what I meant.
Hello?
Hey, it's the unicorn
So
girl.
you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith prune. This is my prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But...
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
She hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves, like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
Okay then.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
He's taking a picture of his junk. In case he didn't catch on to the joke. That was the joke.
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Okay, yeah, another tutorial message. I got that. Let's see, I think now I can interact with everything around here. Take a picture of the underwear. Not everything, not quite yet. By the way, in that scene when he was in the office...
My head's
there was-
starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
Okay. I
And
already know
you'll be
what I
there
need
to check
do,
off
so-
everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Cool. We're back in control. Okay, so as I was saying, in that last scene when he was in the office, in the bottom left-hand corner, there was a picture of what presumably his wife. But in the demo for this game, it was a picture of Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is, well, it's sort of linked to a certain Chinese leader, and I'm pretty sure that's why they removed it from the final product. So, just a little fun fact there. All right, now let's look around here.
What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice? Whew, that was lucky.
Yeah, but it got me what I
Now
needed.
the self-destruct button just self-destructed.
Okay, I needed that. Pretty sure I can't do anything with
I'm
this.
never touching that again. Especially not from behind.
It's from the last game. It wasn't a great scene.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it.
Practical advice.
Nah, the Can't Come News Network is showing nothing but crap today.
Okay, then I got... Oh yeah, let me look at this.
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it. Looks sturdy. I'll never be able to break that open. This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined. That's the most...
Okay, so let's see. Anything else I can interact with around
I
here?
think I'm sensitive enough at the moment.
Sure. Sure you are. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, lipstick. Need that.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know.
Okay, now let's talk to this guy.
Hola!
Hello.
Let's see this
Do
one.
you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Elari, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
Uh,
A shark tried to bite me and I had to use it to lock its jaw.
All right, I can understand that. So, the one key is lost. The key of destiny. Born of the gold of my ancestors. Irrecoverable! Good thing I have another one. Here.
it's just that easy. Puzzle solving.
Thanks.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just
Catch
go.
you later, Elroy.
El
Good.
Rey.
And let's grab this guy.
Ah, it fits. So I'll put on my wedding suit. Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
All right. I remember a lot of this part from the first game, so that's why I'm going to be running through it pretty quick. So I want to get back to where I was.
Thanks, Elari. A G-string for my guitar. Now, I can sing my song at your wedding.
Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
All right. Let's keep it moving a little bit more. Now we can... Oh, yeah, let me look over here.
You can see the beach down there.
To the wall.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
It's good advice.
Hands with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
Okay.
I'd rather keep my distance.
Good, good idea.
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
That was a good one.
Now that's a real kissing mouth.
Not good. Okay, oh yeah, here. Grab this.
Looks useful. It's mine now.
Then I'll look at this guy.
You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly.
Larry!
Okay, whatever happened
Whatever
to BJ?
happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
Okay then.
With market research data?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
Good to know. Okay, can you feed all the wedding
Can you
guests?
feed all the wedding guests?
I don't know why I said it.
could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the...
The prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else.
Okay then.
I
Gotta
gotta
get
be going.
See you later, then.
Rusty. Or it's got some bone chips stuck in it. It's hard to say.
Then you go ahead and use this guy.
The crank now turns again. Now it turns.
You want to grab these?
You can never have enough plastic bottles.
Most
And-
people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different plastics for different uses. It's actually really fascinating.
Sure it is. But moving on.
Lefty. Lefto. Can I please borrow your pizza peel?
You mean you take it and I never see it again?
He's on to you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread anyway.
Okay then. And I think that's all I need from this guy. Let's talk to him one more time.
Larry!
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that.
Okay then. Let's see.
Can you feed
Ask
all the
that
wedding
again?
guests?
Of course. The meat grinder's working again.
So everything's set for the wedding. Somehow, I don't know. I just can't really get all that excited about it.
What's wrong, Larry?
It all feels wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
You're probably right. I'll just go back to my room for now.
Or just warped.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Pi, where can I find a boat on the island? Pi, everything okay?
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Well, she's got me there. Now let's see. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Hola!
Hello.
Let's see.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
I want to lay more women.
I think I must have somehow heard wrong. Did you say you wanted to lay more women?
Notice how he's getting redder in his face. Let's see.
By that I mean platonic laying, of course.
That is good to hear.
Hold on, let's try this again.
I want to...
I think... Did you say...
Well, your daughter is the only woman for me.
Not just laying. Standing works too.
What? You... Ah!
Some fathers are perhaps a little over-enthusiastic when it comes to their daughter's honor. As a prospective son-in-law, you could have been a little more sensitive to his feelings, in which case the mayor would not have turned into a slayer. Remember, you're supposed to love and honor his daughter. Until death do you part. But I didn't read the rest of it, but hopefully you did. Anyway, death scene. Classic pixel style. Okay, so that's what not to do, in case you were wondering. Now let's go ahead and move on a little bit. See this?
Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Yes.
Think you can
Okay.
guess what I'm gonna
I'll
do?
release the brakes.
What's the worst that could happen? Especially
I
when
should be
you...
able to move it now.
Oops. Long way down.
I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of fact.
So you got that going for you. Alright, now I think we go this way. I don't think I need anything else from over there. So I'll just go ahead and ignore it. Right now we pick up this.
I'll just take that.
Oh yeah, here.
Look, Pi, this is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
Okay. But first...
I'm sure that tabletop would be useful, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll take a picture of it.
Okay, now I'm gonna grab this one.
I'm sure I'll need that.
I'll grab this, guys.
It's all sticky and green. Of course I'm gonna take it.
Of course. We're gonna take this.
Okay.
Another one.
Yo ho ho, and not a bottle of rum.
We'll take this.
Oh, it broke off.
Well, he doesn't need it
Say
anymore.
ah. More
Plastic
the
bottles.
merrier.
Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and do the blueprint. I think I have everything I need.
Okay, I think I define which object has to be...
But
Yeah.
only if...
Okay, gotta choose the right item. This... Oh wait, hold on. I can't do
Enough.
this right now. I gotta combine. I think it's this one and this one.
The pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork of the branch.
Yes. That looks about right. Let's try this again. This will be this. It's pretty obvious which one that is. And as for the radio, it's close enough. This will be this guy. And go.
Now,
See what we
isn't
got.
that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize you.
See. What should I choose? I think we'll go with...
The wet pearl.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
Okay, I should make something to keep myself occupied on a long journey.
I should set out right away.
I think so too.
And here we go. Uh-oh.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her pie phone. It's very close.
There it is. I hope. Yes! It's still working. It's rebooting. It's logged into the net. Weak signal, but it's reestablished a wireless connection. The battery still has a bit of charge left, but not much.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith is.
Pie?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Ah. Can you tell me where Faith is?
Faith? Faith, Shemay. Take off that white crap. You're blinding me.
Pie? What's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. Poor Pie. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait. We need to find out what happened to Faith here. Pie?
Yes?
Not you. The other one. Faith, Pie, can you locate Faith?
Look out! Look out!
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to fix this pie.
No, that's not what I mean.
What then?
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then hold on tight to something.
Not good. Okay, back to the city.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have anything like that. Nari?
Yes?
Let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's coming from Faith's Pi phone.
So?
But that could mean she's still alive.
You mean we could still get our hands on her secret project?
I mean, she's still alive and we can rescue her.
Yes, whatever. As long as I can find out what the deal was with that algorithm she was working on. And where she hid it. Where's the signal coming from?
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
I have just the right person for this job. I'm calling the Subspace Penetrator.
The what?
Commander Yanmai,
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, not for now.
Good to know. Deep in the Caribbean.
I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is the Pi phone from a Miss Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here, or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the signal. Receiving signal.
Excellent! Full thrust authorized. Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. And when the time is right, really let it rip.
Just what exactly do you mean?
You know, do what needs to be done. Crack down, that kind of thing.
Oh, what's that?
Everything okay there?
No harm done. Don't worry, Nari. That's just one of the tame sex slaves. Just shoot him back under the desk. Prune headquarters, out.
We're just gonna ignore that and move on.
What? I survived the storm. But where am I now? This doesn't look like Cancun to me.
Oh,
Pi,
what?
are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pi? Hello? Pi?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry, she's dying.
I watched C-sections in the dark near the tan studio gate.
Is there anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
No, Larry.
Time to go offline.
It's like a modified
She has
Blade Runner
passed into the
speech.
realm of the eternal offline.
Oh, I'll bury her here.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that the salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay, I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks impenetrable. My ship is a total wreck. I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you always do.
I let my cosmopolitan appearance do the talking.
I dick around?
Are you talking about exposing yourself without asking?
You have to be able to read the room before you do that.
No, Larry, you're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn how...
Pie, are you okay?
Think so.
Okay then. I did this portion as well.
No, I'm not digging that up again. I don't need a Zonpai phone. It won't be easy to make it seaworthy again.
Now let's see, anything else around here I can take, touch? Nope. Let's move off into the jungle.
That's... Ha! That's definitely Faith's underwear. She was here. I'm on the right track.
But that could also be part of the sale.
No, these are freshly worn. I have a keen sense of smell.
I wish I could doubt that.
But where did she go?
Alright then. Now what do I touch again? Stone.
I don't think I could roll that out of the way. No, I'd rather do my falling down at Lefty's. Hi, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That you're not Pitfall Harry?
No, but I am Pitfall Larry.
That was from Pitfall Harry. Atari game. Although there were a couple of remakes. Pretty good ones too. Okay, now we made it over here.
There's a G on the column.
I don't think there's anything else over here.
That looks impenetrable.
Oh, come on. When has a thick bush ever stopped you?
Hey!
Hey, which one of us does the dirty jokes?
Larry, equal rights.
So that's
She's
what
got
it's
him
coming
there.
to. Well then, I guess I'll plunge into the jungle. There won't be any snakes there.
No, the spiders ate them all.
Spiders?
They're just as scared of you as you are of them.
But they have more legs than eyes. Okay, nothing for it.
Okay.
Pretty dark here. Oh, I just touched something slimy.
Now is not the time for you to fiddle around with your hand in your pants.
Very funny. What did I just step on?
Nothing to be afraid of. If it was an aggressive animal, it would have bitten off your foot by now.
I can't see anything anymore. The jungle is, it's so dense. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I'm gonna die in this jungle.
Very dramatic, isn't
Bury
it?
me at the bend of the river. Tell my unborn children. Oh.
What a coincidence. I was just about to point out to you that there's a hotel here and you don't have to die.
How long have you known about this place?
Oh, only since we got to the island.
Can you call up any information about this hotel?
Today's Kahlua Resort and Spa Hotel was opened in 1982 as the Brezhnev Oasis. It was considered a popular holiday destination for high-ranking Soviet military personnel and their families. Rumors of a secret KGB base on the island are just vicious propaganda spread by the capitalist West.
So that's what it says about the hotel on the internet?
Yes,
Then I'm sure it's correct. I should head into the hotel. I bet there's lots of hot chicks walking around in the spa.
you're looking for Faith, Larry.
She's one hot chick too. Yeah.
So now let's check out the garbage cans.
How unexpected. There's trash in it.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
tinfoil hat. Always useful.
He doesn't know how true that is. Okay, and... Can I go this way? I know I can go there eventually, but I don't know if I can go there quite yet.
Locked.
Okay, I think I actually have to go into the hotel lobby first. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello?
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be okay? I'm doing just fine.
Okay, you don't...
But you don't look too healthy.
What? Bullshit. Healthy as a horse. I could run a marathon right here, right now. Want me to? Want me to?
Don't do drugs. Okay.
On your mark, get ready, get set, go.
Damn, I can't right now. Get in trouble if I leave my post.
It was all talk. I knew it.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Hello, Larry. My name's Kip.
You're the bellhop?
Not just that. Want me to get you a little pick-me-up?
You mean... magazines with naked women in them?
Ah, do you have any copies of that Russian magazine? There's supposed to be one, I forgot the name.
Nope, doesn't ring any bells.
But what I actually meant was... Oh, forget it. You're not the type.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go
What
with that.
is this hotel?
This place used to be the most popular holiday destination for the richest people in the Soviet Union. They all flew here to have a good time. Here they had everything they wanted, total luxury. But that was a while ago.
So what happened?
In the 90s, this disgusting real estate shark from the USA wanted to buy everything and bring it all up to date. He had a ton of companies working here, but never paid their bills, and everything blew up. Then he wanted to turn it into a casino. Instead, a businesswoman from around here bought the whole island and proclaimed herself governor. She's been trying to make the hotel a hip place again for a few years, but between you and me, without success.
What's her name? And where can I find her?
Bobby Marley. She's usually in her office upstairs. You can take the elevator up to her.
Okay.
Have you seen a pretty blonde named Faith around here?
We had a pretty blonde here a few weeks ago, but I don't know her name, because she didn't even know it herself.
That could be Faith. Is she still here?
Haven't seen her for a while. Maybe the boss lady knows more.
Damn! I have to find out where she is. I think I lost my raft in the storm.
You came here on a raft?
Yeah, from Camp Cum.
Damn, that's a long way away.
What can I say? I'm just a real sea dog.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay, that'll do me for now. So I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Marley. Maybe she knows where Faith is. Now, where's that elevator?
That's to the left. I'll talk to that guy in a minute. First things first, we gotta get to business. Business is good.
Control, come in. Yanmai reporting.
Yes, Yanmai?
I actually remember this. I don't know why I'm
The
sounding so
signal from
surprised.
Faith's spy phone was lost in a storm, but it turned up on an archipelago, but then the signal disappeared.
Did you find Faith?
No, she's not here. But a man showed up at the signal's source.
A man?
He seems to have grabbed Faith's spy phone. Maybe he knows what happened to Faith.
Keep a close eye on him.
We'll get results faster if I use my award-winning interrogation techniques. I just have to be careful not to use the thigh squeezer right away. That guy in the white suit looks like he'd break in half if I did.
Not yet, but if it should prove necessary.
Confirmed.
Have you ever rubbed one of your interrogation subjects down with cream and then had Mongolian cows lick it off?
No.
Would that maybe be a thing?
I'll think about it when I find a Mongolian cow. Yanmai out.
I'd want to get off the phone pretty quick, too. I don't blame her.
Although that's not such a bad idea.
It's a little weird. A little weird. Moving on.
Yes, what is it?
Hi,
Are you the new pianist? Good thing I can't take Lewis's tinkling away at the keyboard any longer. Or are you the new waiter? We'll definitely have to do something about the outfit. Wait, is that a wedding suit? Do you want to get married here? So what the hell do you want?
My name
Productions.
is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Well, I'm Bobby Marley, governor of Kahlua and owner of this hotel.
I was stranded here on my raft.
After the storm, we found a pile of dirt and junk on the beach. We had to evacuate the area, and some guests got a rash while bathing in the sea. So you're responsible for this?
No way.
Don't think you can get away with lying to me. I've seen through every man to date.
Well, I kind of lost control of the steering in that hurricane.
Then by the power of my office, I am forced to condemn you.
What?
You deliberately polluted the waters of Kahlua. The garbage you brought here has already been collected and recycled. In addition, you are hereby fined $10,000. Until such time as you have paid this amount, you will not be allowed to leave the island.
Where can I lodge a complaint?
With me.
I want to lodge a complaint.
Lodged.
Well, that didn't help.
I'm looking for a woman named Faith.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Tall and blonde, and she's totally into me.
Well, at least the first bit rings a bell. She was also washed up after a storm. I put her up in a room here. I felt sorry for her. But then she disappeared without a trace. I don't know what happened to her.
Damn, but Faith was here. She must have left some traces on this island. So I'm trapped on the island, fined, and my raft's being held for ransom?
If you want to sum it up like that.
Okay, let's go with,
Maybe I could pay the fine some other way?
We already have enough dishwashers.
Then I guess I'll head out and try to find the money.
Just one moment.
What?
Since you're here anyway, I'm really under a lot of stress at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've had a gentleman here for a visit, if you know what I mean.
okay, let's go with,
Of course I know what you mean.
Yes?
You want me to chop down a tree for you? The way real men do? Okay, it's gonna have to be a palm tree here, but that should work just as well.
Okay. You seem to be the kind of person one has to be direct with. My loins are ready to receive your lance in an act of fiery passion. Will you join with me in wild bestial sex?
Oh, okay.
I hope you don't disappoint me, Larry Laffer.
I hope so too. Hang on a minute. There's something wrong here.
What?
Usually women want me to do something for them before they have sex with me. You want me to get you something to eat first, or something? Or do I have to fix something? Do I have to deliver a letter to the other end of the world for you before you get naked?
Stop talking and get over here.
that was easy. Easy for him anyway, I mean, Oh. She looks disappointed.
Baby.
Not surprising.
That was...
Acceptable, delicious with a pleasant finish.
delicious with a pleasant finish.
If you think so. You were... okay. Come back in a few hours and we can pick up where we left off.
What? Again?
You mean you can't?
I'm always ready and able.
Then everything's fine.
So, I guess my debt with you is all squared up now, huh?
What, did you slip me the cash during sex? Apparently not.
But, I mean, I made you happy. Doesn't that count?
You can go now. Come back with the money and remember that you can't leave the island.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel now.
Please think about it outside.
Well, that sucks. For him. It's also awesome for him.
Headquarters.
Yanmai, did you find out anything about the man?
He went to see the island's governor. I listened at the door and heard him ask about Faith.
Excellent. Anyway, where is Faith now?
Apparently, the governor doesn't know either. I'm going to stick close to this Larry guy, and when he finds her, I'll strike.
But on, what's the deal with this Larry guy? Why is he looking for Faith?
I'll find out. But one thing is certain. He seems to have an irresistible charm and excellent seduction skills. He managed to get the governor into bed with just a few words. He could be a secret agent. One of the best. Fascinating.
Keep me in the loop. Without Faith, we'll never find that algorithm.
Yanmai, out.
Wait!
Yes?
Have you ever obtained a confession by tickling the soles of a prisoner's feet with a kakapo feather?
I can't remember ever having done that before.
Remind me to send you a kakapo. Filthy little biters.
I'm looking forward to that.
Larry, tell me, why did you just let her jump you like that?
Well, I mean, I just wanted to be nice.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for Faith?
Tell me. Are you jealous?
Not in the least.
All right, then.
The Cougar update has just completed. All apps are now available as usual. New feature, you can now talk to me whenever you want. Just start the newly installed Pi app.
Nice. So you can't play deaf anymore when I want to talk to you.
Sure looks that way.
Okay then. Let's talk to this guy again.
Yes, yes.
Let's see.
Have you seen a woman named Faith around here?
Huh? Who's that supposed to be?
A beautiful woman.
That doesn't really help me now either. Can you describe her in a little more detail?
Sure. So, she...
Well, let's see. She's tall and slender, and
She's tall and slender, and
Okay.
her eyes are...
I think, are they green or blue? I forget. I think, blue?
blue. Her hair is
Short and blonde?
short and blonde.
Let me think. What was she wearing?
Tight purple dress.
A tight purple dress.
Well, the way you describe her... Oh, right, I remember her.
Where is she?
She was totally confused. She just up and disappeared.
And you have no idea what happened to her.
Nope, honestly, no idea. A lot of people just disappear around here.
Okay.
I want to know something about you.
What?
How did you end up here on the island?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really remember. I was a waiter on a cruise ship. It ran into a storm. I just wanted to go out for a quick smoke. Then everything got wet and I woke up on this beach. Luckily, Bobby was looking for a new bellhop.
What happened to the last one?
Oh, I reckon that tribe of cannibals got him.
Cannibals? Not funny at all.
This one.
Not enough about you. I'll just be...
Wait, hold on. I forgot to ask him something.
Yes?
What kind of...
Oh, they're all kind of weird. I try to stay away from them.
But you're the bellhop.
Yeah, that makes it a little awkward. We got one of those influencers here right now. She's terrible. She's always wanting free stuff. Wouldn't give me a tip, but she said she'd do an Instacrap story on me, and that would make me famous. Ugh.
Who else works here?
Lewis, mainly. He thinks he's a comedian. He may have been a big shot once and lost wages, but then he made jokes about a group that got outraged.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I'll just be...
Now let's check out this here plaque.
The plaque says, a mysterious several centuries old love hat with an unknown purpose from the estate of Regibald Cockburn, one of the archipelago's founding fathers. Scientists suspect a connection to the fabled cavern of cosmic cognition, which is said to be located in the archipelago. Legend has it that there are immeasurable riches to be found there. It's said that whoever enters there will gain all of the knowledge in the cosmos.
And this one.
There's a golden stone in the display case. It looks like the tip of something.
He said it, not me.
Looks sturdy.
And let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Nice piano.
It's not mine.
I figured as much.
Oh, what, so I look like I don't own a piano?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm Lewis. Technically, I'm the hotel's resident comedian.
Ha ha.
I wasn't meant to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with play something.
Play something. For Elise.
Too complicated.
All right, let's go with this
So,
one.
you're actually a comedian?
Got it in one.
What's your stage name?
Lewis?
But that's your real name.
Yep. Pretty slick, huh?
Tell me a joke.
Not now. I gotta finish my shift at the piano first.
Didn't they have a pianist here?
He got shot.
Okay then.
Where and when do you perform here?
My award-winning comedy show is on later. Over there in the ballroom where the buffet is now. You really don't want to miss it. The absolute highlight of the evening.
I'll be there. Enough laughing already. Do you enjoy working here?
Nah. I wish I could have stayed in New Lost Wages. I was a big deal there.
Then why are you here?
Political correctness. You can't
It's
say
always
anything
political
these
correctness,
days.
isn't it?
No one has a sense of humor anymore. You can't even entertain young women from the audience naked in your dressing room.
What?
Then they tell you that kind of thing is inappropriate, and then chase you out of town. Now I have to start all over again.
Is he supposed to be Louis C.K. or something?
You don't sweat much for a fat dude.
In this sweltering heat, I do. Nobody here knows how to adjust the air conditioning. I have to figure it out myself.
Okay then.
I have to get going.
Let's check this out.
That should provide me with some interesting information. An information brochure about the island. Here are some boring facts about the archipelago's history. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. And some information about the flora here. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species with a single blue flower and pointed leaves doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animals they have here.
I'm sure that'll be helpful. Let me look at this plaque one more time.
I'm
We'll not
sure
look
they'll
at
be
it.
upset if I take any of this with me.
All right, now let's go over here, the pool area. We'll encounter somebody that we met in the previous game. Look, the influencer chick, Becky.
Hey, Becky. You?
Ah, you do remember me.
You bet I remember. You poisoner.
Hey, that was all a complete misunderstanding.
Don't you lie to me. Don't come near me or I'll call security.
I haven't seen any security on the island at all.
Are they gone too? Oh, total downer. That wasn't a festival. That was a festive fail.
Festival?
That's sci-fi festival. All the most famous actors and stars on a tropical island. You can't have an event like that without Becky Butter. Because no matter what the people write on Twitter, I am not the puke queen. And that's all your fault. You ruined my image. I thought the festival would allow me to upgrade my brand credibility with some fresh authenticity. And then this all turns out to be a big scam.
Then why didn't you leave?
I thought, now you're here, you'll just have to make the best of it. So now I'm a travel blogger.
How does that work?
Oh, you travel the world and let the finest hotels spoil you. You take cool pictures and sometimes you even write 4 sentences. That's hard work. Live your life, I always say.
Okay.
So, how do you like the island?
It's okay. It's a little old school, but I like it vintage. If only there was a yacht floating around here where I could take bikini pictures. I trained extra to be able to stick my butt out like this. But this hotel, I don't know, I gave it like an ultra low rating on Gulp. I mean, it deserved it.
Okay.
Do travel bloggers really get everything for free?
Of course. That's how it should be, too. After all, our commitment gives the hotels, like, total exposure. As opposed to those bagpackers. What a bunch of scammers.
Have you seen a pretty blonde around here anywhere?
I can't focus my attention on other people. I mean, my community doesn't care about them. They want to see me.
Okay then.
Should I get you something to drink now?
I'll never take anything from you again.
It's a good idea.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Well, let's talk to this guy.
Kip?
Huh? Who said I was Kip? Where are they?
No one said anything.
Do I look like Kip to you?
Yes.
I'm Dip. Dip. Don't forget it. But don't tell anyone.
Are you really sure you're not Kip?
I'm not Kip.
But
I don't want to talk about him. He could be in league with them.
are you, okay?
You want to fight me?
No!
You want to fight me. The guy yesterday said he didn't want to either, but then he did. He hit me as soon as I jumped him. Guy was totally out of control, completely nuts. Are you one of those two?
I'm a prize fighter.
All I have to do is cough on you and you'll fly right out of that ugly suit. Not worth my breath.
Oh, easy there. Why are you so nervous?
I'm not nervous. My eyes have been opened. There was this guy at the festival who gave me a flyer about chemtrails. Maybe the lizard men are behind it.
Okay. Sure.
At any rate, we gotta stay alert. Me, I drink as much coffee as I can. The stuff from the buffet over there really kicks. I haven't slept in 4 days.
No one would ever guess.
All right, what kind of drinks do you have?
Drinks do you have?
Whatever the heart desires. Freshly purified spring water.
That's it?
There hasn't been a single ship docked here since that festival flopped. Now we are literally sitting high and dry, but I still have a little insider tip. My non-alcoholic whiskey.
Insider tip because nobody wants it?
Okay, it's not doing as well as I expected. I used to be known for my special cocktail, the Tiki Twister, but I can't whip one up without the ingredients, even if that weird influencer chick keeps whining about how much she wants one.
I'd like a Tiki Twister.
Well, like I said, I just can't make you one, but I could give you the recipe.
I'll scan it into your blueprint app, Larry.
It won't help you much because you can't get the ingredients.
So, guess we'll see.
Okay.
By the way, something you should know. Is someone whispering here somewhere?
They're everywhere.
Okay.
So,
I think that's all we need from this guy.
Now, but I'll be nearby.
None of us are really here.
And then the tips.
Tip jar. Not much in there.
That's because of the stock market. Hands off, that's my tip.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else over that way. But there's this person.
Wow.
Shawnee.
Aren't those some nice flowers?
Oh, thank you. I picked them myself and arranged them according to the vividness of their colors. This way, they ensure a balanced mental state.
Seems to work. I'm Larry Laffer.
My name is Shawnee.
Nice hotel, huh?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
You don't sound too excited about that.
Well, I was supposed to be gone already, but it's not that easy.
Then why are you still here?
I followed the stars. When I heard that there was this legendary cavern of cosmic cognition here, and I knew this was where I had to go. This cave seems to be nothing but a legend. But the journey is the reward, I always say.
Okay then.
Can you stand?
Why should I?
Because it gives you a different perspective on the world. Plus, it's good for the circulation, especially when you have legs as long as mine.
Thanks, I'm quite happy down here.
Are you one of those travel bloggers?
Do I look like one of those?
Yeah.
I don't even know what a travel blogger is.
You're lucky. Travel bloggers are the scum of the earth. Let the hotels spoil them and then rave on Instagram about how great their holiday is?
That sounds horrible.
It really is. Rich kids.
I'm sorry I asked.
It's okay. They're just people too. I was wondering if you'd like to support my travels.
How?
With money. Everything here is so expensive.
Really? I haven't paid for anything yet.
Oh, are you a backpacker too?
Wait, hold on.
A backpacker? I always take my bags with me. How else would I pack anything?
That's not what I meant. Backpacking is a great and sustainable way to get to see the whole world.
Sounds great. How does it work?
You ask other people for support on your own spiritual path.
You hitchhike?
No. I describe my experiences, exude positive thoughts, then I get some money and continue my journey.
How is that different?
I'm sure you must have a lot of pleasant encounters.
Yeah, totally. Although,
Yes?
some people just aren't very understanding. Quite a few, actually.
Unbelievable. But doesn't that kind of traveling really take it out of you? You always have to overnight as cheaply as possible.
Yeah, it can be a little annoying. The last few nights I slept on the beach. It was nice under the stars and with the gentle breeze and everything, but what I wouldn't give for a night in a real bed.
Especially with the right person.
Silence.
You even noticed that yourself, right?
Quiet, bye.
Deafening silence. Okay, oh, here we go.
Can I have one of those glow lights?
Sure. I don't need it anymore. I don't know why they're even still glowing. They usually fade pretty quickly. My skin's all red when I wear them, too.
I don't care. I have bad skin anyway.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay, I got an item. What I wanted.
Have you
what I
seen a
needed.
pretty blonde anywhere?
No. Well, apart from myself. Don't you think that would apply to me, too?
Absolutely.
Okay, then.
Catch you later.
May the light show you the way, Wanderer.
Thanks. You too.
All right, then. I think we got enough of what we need for now. Oh, wait. There's one more item we can pick up here. And that's this very weird...
I'm not jumping in
toy.
there. I can't just walk past it.
Okay, then. Now let's go back. And in here, I believe... Let's go back to Bobby's office. Grab one of these.
Go ahead. Take one, Larry, as a reward for the union of our flesh earlier.
Wow.
She's talking about
Thanks.
sex. Okay, that's one item. What's in here?
I
Cabinet.
can't open that.
I'll
Can
take
I
the
take
snake.
the snake? It's dead, isn't it?
Go ahead, but be careful. This species is notorious for its ability to hold a lot of poisonous venom even after death.
Good to know. Very good to know. And the vodka. I think also
Everything
the
you
pills, too.
need for a hearty hangover breakfast. Can I have some of that? I think I'm gonna have a hangover soon, too.
Help yourself.
And let's grab... Hold on. Oh, I took the pills with me. Good. Well, let's look outside.
It won't open. I'd like an office with a view of a tropical holiday paradise myself.
Who wouldn't? Well, let's look
It
at
says the Kahlua Dong palm was eradicated by envious men in 1873.
this. Now we know.
I don't need to touch. That monkey has an unusual number of heads.
And let's talk to her.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
So, how about it, huh? Ready for a little more Larry loving?
Not now. I just ate. But don't go too far away. I'm pretty spontaneous as far as that's concerned.
You know, I noticed that.
Okay, let's see here.
How do I get my raft back?
I don't care. Emma takes care of all the junk that washes up here.
Okay, then.
I have to leave this island.
Maybe you'll just disappear without a trace, like many of the other guests.
What?
I mean, once you get settled in, you'll never want to leave again.
Okay, then.
Can I go into Faith's hotel room?
What do you want to go in there for?
I want to find out what happened to her.
Okay. You seem to have quite an interest in her. I don't have time to deal with stuff like that. Ask Kip, the guy in the lobby.
Thanks.
Okay, then. That's one. Now, let's see. Yeah, let's go with this
Can you tell
one.
me about the legend of the island's founding?
Yeah, of course. That's our main tourist attraction. Theoretically, at least. An old saga tells the tale of what happened. From England to these shores did sail Captain Muffington, a hardy swain, looking for fortune, seeking the thrill, yet the crew had been chosen without any skill.
That rhyme seems a little forced. And there hasn't been any sex yet.
Lady Gobbledick was the only woman aboard.
Promising name.
And the Marquis de Canard, who was planning a murder.
Damn Italians.
He was French.
At least he wasn't German. They have absolutely no sense of humor.
The Marquis was a ladies' man, bold as brass.
I've heard there are people like that.
Who was constantly searching for more ready cash. The first mate, however, was hot on his trail. Regibald Cockburn, a man burly and hale. But for Lady Gobbledick, he fell right twixt her thighs. The Marquis found a cave most mysterious and fell into fits violent and delirious. Things he had learned about himself as a gent, things of which he could never have dreamt. So first he fell into madness, and then did he leap into the volcano while Captain Muffington sank into the deep. Cockburn and Gobbledick in Kahlua did stay to love one another to the end of their days.
Okay.
I was hoping for more sex.
I suspected as much.
And let's go this way.
How am I supposed to pay off the fine now?
Come up with the money, and you're...
But I don't have that much money, and I have to get off the island.
Tough luck, Larry. There aren't any other ships sailing the area at the moment either. Hardly anyone has dropped anchor here since that whole debacle with the festival.
The what?
Some guy showed up on the island a couple of weeks ago, said he wanted to change things. He had a ton of ideas on how to make this island the biggest attraction in the South Seas. Good idea.
It's making fun of the fire festival.
He said he needed to attract a target group that would otherwise never see the light of day. Some sci-fi nerds. He called it a galactic festival. What a loser. I should have known that wouldn't work.
Supposedly BJ, the guy from the first game. Let's see.
Didn't he order enough junk food?
More like too much. We had to feed it to the dolphins. They just sort of floated around the bay for days with bad gas. No, if that was all it had been. He brought all kinds of influencers, big and small, to the island. Promised them a unique, exotic, galactic festival. But he managed to totally screw it all up. No decent tents, not enough beds, rotten food, adulterated booze. When all the influencers got here, they thought that they would be seeing hit bands and big stars. But then there were only actors from some cheesy, low-budget movies. Who would ever have suspected that a supporting actor from Orangu Raptor versus Murano just wouldn't be that exciting? And that's when the rioting started. At least the tents didn't burn that long. The next day, everyone was evacuated, except for this one influencer, a travel blogger. Now she's complaining about everything and really ruining the hotel's reputation. She only gave us 2 stars on Gulp, and that is affecting our bookings. I don't know what her problem is, but I can't kick her out either because she insists on getting everything this guy promised her at the festival. If I ever get my hands on him again...
Who was it?
The guy who ran that tech company, BJ.
Oh.
You know him?
Never heard of him.
Well, if you do run into him, ignore his ideas.
Thanks. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
If you can take care of that travel blogger, we're even. Just make sure she gives us the full 5 stars on Gulp.
Right. I'll take care of it.
And that's all I need from her. Now let's move on, shall we? Let's go to Faith's Hotel. Oh no, we gotta go to the... Can't go to the observation deck quite yet, so let's go to the lobby. Talk to this dude.
Yes?
Well, let's go with this one.
Can you tell me more about those founding fathers?
You mean that story about the founding fathers? I don't know much about it. Just that they're all dead, really. You better ask Bobby about that.
Okay.
Bobby told me to ask you if I could go into Faith's room.
Sure. I mean, seeing as how you know this Faith chick so well.
Sure thing.
Then go ahead. I'm sure it's okay.
I think so, too.
Room 404. The elevator will take you up there.
Thanks.
And now...
Can you turn on the air conditioning?
I would, but something's wrong with the electronic controls.
Can't you fix it?
Do I look like the kind of guy who should be allowed near a power line?
Excellent point.
All right, then.
I'll just be gone.
Let me check out this way. I did most of these puzzles already, so I'm going to go through them pretty quick. Pretty damn quick. But first, let me see here.
I don't want to juice my hand or any other part of my body. At least not with this. I prefer my juicers female. And you just let me get away with that pie.
Pure distilled exasperation.
Alright, just gonna ignore that. I'll take one of these.
I'll take one. I really don't...
Oh yeah, let me do this.
No, I don't feel like a cup of coffee right...
Okay.
I like blue. If I untie that pig, it'll bite my arm off. Everybody knows pigs do that. Nasty animals, unless they're barbecued.
Well, okay then. We'll leave it as is. Then I'll do this puzzle right here.
Let's see.
Okay, this one, I think... Nope, that's not what I wanted.
That bridged the gap.
Okay, that's up. Now we'll do this. And then this one here, gonna do this. And flip this. Flip this. Go. Oh, wait, no, I see what I did. I see what I did. Go.
I have to admit, it's a clever way to get rid of waste oil.
Out of sight, out of mind. That is your motto.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Is there anyone around? No?
It'll be fine.
This stays between us. Capiche?
Now we'll do this one.
So let's see.
And I think it's, yeah, let's go with the air conditioning one, shall we? This one, negative, negative, and we'll do, which one is that? Fan speed. Let's go with, actually, it might be this one here. Yeah, I think that's the temperature controls. Well, then let's do this one first. Just because. Just because.
Now that's what I call torque.
I don't know if I really needed to do that.
Let's see.
But I did. I did. Well, let's see. That one. Temperature controls. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I need okay, I can't do that one.
I can use this to...
Can't do that one right now. So let me... What else do I need here? Actually, hold up. One thing I can do, I totally remember this. I can flip this one. And we'll... Actually, I can't do that one yet, can I? Well, maybe. Trying to see here. Okay, yeah, no, I gotta go. I was right the first time. So let's go back out this way. That butter. It's a weird thing to have there. Let's go over here first. You notice this is junk.
Hey,
His
that's
boat.
my raft.
That's
Boat, I
junk,
mean.
and it's going to be recycled.
All right, let's talk to her.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Lovely name.
Thanks.
Are you a messy?
What?
Well, because you can't seem to throw anything away. All you have to do is throw it in the ocean and it'll float away. Practical.
Are you trying to provoke me?
Do you find me provocative?
Not at all. You may be too young for it, but you seem a lot like one of those guys who's responsible for the state the world is in.
Guys with enormous charm?
Guys with big money. Those capitalists exploiting the planet.
I hate them. They always have more money than me. What did you do to my raft?
Your what?
There, in that net.
Wait, you threw that piece of junk in the water?
That's not junk. That's outstanding engineering.
I already complained to Governor Marley about that. She wanted to find the culprit and hit him with a heavy fine. So it was you.
Don't worry, she already found me. And man, did she find me. Now give me back my raft.
Not a chance. I will not allow this raft to deface these beautiful waters again.
I could actually hear the quotation marks.
Okay, then.
What are you doing here anyway?
I am an environmental activist. Wherever nature gets polluted, I am there to save it.
And that just coincidentally happens to be the nature on a tropical island?
You see the kind of junk people throw in the water here?
Stop calling my beautiful raft a piece of junk.
Never!
How'd you find my raft so quickly?
I've placed sensors all over Kahlua. Water temperature, wind, pH values, solar radiation. I can monitor everything here from my control center in real time. Plus, I've set up a few cameras on the island.
Sounds like you don't miss much.
I never sleep. I comb the beach with a metal detector. The things I find there, some people even just bury their old consumer electronics.
What monsters?
Okay, let's go with,
Have you, by any chance, seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Her name is Faith. Ring any bells?
No.
repeated the same dialogue there. But whatever.
I want to report some serious pollution.
What? Where?
Some monster poured oil on the water at the hotel.
My sensors already told me that.
Then why are you still here?
The oil spill is annoying, but it isn't big enough to be dangerous to wildlife. Fortunately, birds are intelligent enough to avoid the spill on their own.
So you're not going to do anything about the oil?
As long as it doesn't endanger any animals, I'll rate it a priority level 3. First thing I have to do today is to sort this junk out for recycling.
That's still my raft.
Okay, then let's move on.
I made him.
See anything here I can take? What's this? Magnet.
Can I have the magnet?
Sure. Now that I have my metal detector, I don't need it anymore.
What else?
It's locked up nice and tight.
Hey, hands!
And I'm pretty
Can
sure
you
I
lower
can't
my
touch my
raft?
That's
raft.
garbage.
Okay, can't do that, can't do that. What about this?
Better not. I might. That's one of those modern folding computers.
Modern.
I don't need that. I know what planet I'm on.
It doesn't always seem so.
What, can I take this?
Oh! You want to dispose of that properly. Thanks. Just be sure to put them in a lockable container. Otherwise, some poor animal might get caught in it.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to do just that. But we'll see. We will see. Now this side. Oh yeah, there's some guy in here.
Hello?
Occupied.
I gotta go. It's urgent.
Are you a monster?
I am the spirit of perpetual affirmation.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Are you gonna be out soon?
I'm still outside. The year is 2020 AD. Alas, the skies are green with plutonium. Interest rates are doubling annually. The world has become weird and bizarre. Look, down there, the island. I'm up here with the birds.
Birds. Cheerio.
All right then.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want.
Are you sure?
At any rate, I can't leave until the monster's gone.
You can come out. It's just me out here.
You could be the monster in disguise. I can't take the chance. Besides, the colors are so beautiful here in this villa.
You're in a toilet.
It's bigger on the inside.
Are you sure you're okay? Who are you anyway?
Clyde, don't tell my brother I'm here. Otherwise, he'll want the pills back.
Who's your brother?
Kip, the bellhop. He's a jerk.
Your secret's safe with me.
Okay then.
And I'll stop bothering you. You sound pretty far gone already. Hello? Looks like no one's in there, but it's locked.
Okay then. It's let's see.
I can't reach the stairs because the
Let's see what I have. What do I have?
The ducky fits perfectly. Like all it needs now is a partner in there.
I think I know what to do now. Notice that bird
I'll hang
on top?
that up there. That's out of my reach.
Okay then. What about...
That would be a little too public for me. I don't need an audience.
About this?
Yeah, I could put something in there. I'm not going to.
Good advice. What I can do though is put this in there.
The water is just like me. It needs a little color.
There he goes, blue. Oh, the bird's doing a thing. Okay then.
Did you see that, Pie? That horny cock actually fell for the sexy rubber ducky. Forgot absolutely everything around him and just blindly threw himself on it. What a cock.
Indeed. Nothing like that could ever happen to you, Larry.
Of course not.
Well, okay then. I think I got my animal that can go into the oil. And let's see.
Hello?
Yeah, I think I need the key for that. Let's go ahead and head out. Look at this plaque.
I'm not tearing that. It says, toss a coin for your wishes. You know you're in trouble when, hey, there's something spark.
Okay, let's do this.
I managed to fish out a quarter, but then the magnet fell in.
Well, at least I got a quarter. That's something, right? And I think... Wait, hold on. I think I remember what to do here. Let me talk to this guy about the key first.
Yes?
Do you have the key to the bathroom in the jungle?
I lost it on the beach somewhere.
Where exactly?
Somewhere down by the rosy palms.
There aren't any rosy palms.
Then I don't remember.
Okay, then.
I'll just be gone.
Oh, wait, hold on. I remember what I need to do. For a puzzle. Take my word for it. I already did this part. Well, kind of did this part. I didn't have the magnet last time, so...
I filled it.
So now we go to Faith's room. I got this. Faith's suite. Sweet, even better. Goddamn.
Ah, this is her room.
How can you be so sure? Do you recognize something?
No, it's her scent, unmistakably.
I hope they never install olfactory sensors in me.
Okay then. I'll take this. That way I can get to the observatory deck.
Now I'm a gold member.
Open this up. Is there anything in there? I don't think so, but I can take this, put it in there.
Let's see how long it takes for the water to freeze.
Always close the door. Take that quarter. And, ooh, hey, there we go.
Should I take these?
You've had more than enough of Faith's underwear in your hands.
Faith's underwear. She's practically stalking me.
Actually, it's the other way around.
Agreed. What do we have here?
I'll take that.
Festival flyer.
I found this in Faith's hotel room. It says something about a festival that was held here. The Pyre Festival brings you the biggest stars of film, internet, and music of our time, and a never-ending party experience. Sensual pleasures and the coolest people await you in an exotic archipelago. Legends also tell of a cave containing all of the knowledge in the cosmos. A galactic festival awaits you.
Cool. All right, anything else? What's in the suitcase?
I'd better leave that here. It can't be open. With a view of a jungle toilet. Doesn't seem to be the best room in the house.
Suddenly the suite is making more sense. Okay, I think that's everything I need in here. Let's keep it moving. Now to the observation deck. It's important. Let's talk to this dude.
You look kind of familiar.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We've met before.
I was wondering.
At least once in a previous life, for sure. I mean, the universe has a plan.
What's your name?
I'm Pip, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, man, I got you, man. No worries, man.
Your name wouldn't happen to be Kip, would it?
Hey, do I look that stressed out or what? I really gotta do something about that. Oh no, that'd be stress too. I'm Pip. Kip is my twin brother. Total drag. All he thinks about is his career.
How do you get so relaxed?
You gotta smoke the right stuff.
Sex is a good substitute for cigarettes.
Hey, I got nothing against sex, but it doesn't get right down into your lungs, dude.
Anyway, I can live without it, thanks.
Your loss.
Okay, got a split. Oh.
I got a split, man.
Peace, yo.
Old Larry rule. If you don't put anything in, on a small plaque it says, permanent loan from the Video Game Soda Machine Project, West Virginia.
Okay, let's try this.
Hey, it just ate my money, stupid machine. One day people were a bet.
What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, nothing.
And then the coin return.
Ah, there's my money back. Ooh, an extra quarter even came out.
I'll take the seeds. Forget what that's for, but okay.
Like I always say, you can never have too much seed.
Now let's see, what's this?
I'd better leave the plants alone. Those seeds are just bursting out of the ground.
Now let's see the telescope. I think I need
You
$1
have to
in
put
quarters.
coins in there. It costs $1.
Okay, so I need one more coin. But I got a pretty good idea what I'm doing here, I think. So now we go to the lobby. As I recall, there's one item I need. Actually, there's a couple items I need, but I'll get back to that. Okay, so let's do this one.
So let's see.
It was... Oh yeah, I remember now. Shit. But what about... Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's do...
Okay, this will reverse the effects of the coffee.
Haha! Let's see, what else can I take here? Oh yeah, here. That's what I wanted.
A meat fork. Don't leave home without it.
It's good advice. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
So let's see.
Gonna go ahead and use this guy here.
That's a perfect fit. And now it's a working lever again.
Haha! Did a thing. Now let's see, red. Okay. They're gonna do anything?
So let's see.
Maybe let's try... Yeah, that's already going. Okay, let's try this. And purple is...
So let's...
Pretty sure there's a way to do this one now. Let's try this. This. Yeah, that. It's not spinning. Hold on.
If I untie that, everybody knows pigs. The pig is bound. The spit isn't turning. Either the pig is too heavy. At any rate, it's a good thing.
Let's try.
So let's.
Maybe I gotta turn off the fan first. I vaguely recall this. And negative. I'm gonna try this one more time.
So let's.
And then, if that doesn't work, I'll probably try it again. Okay, that one's good. Let's see. Or maybe, just maybe, let me do this. I know there's a way to get the pig out of there. I did it once already. I just forget how the hell I did it. Damn. Okay, I screwed that one up. That's on me. Yeah. Okay, that looks about right.
I'm done with that for now.
Oh, okay, I can't turn that one off. Okay, then leave that one alone. Actually, hold up. While I'm here, I might as well get a couple items I need. Okay, so he's got the fan going because it's so damn hot. Okay, he's still awake. No, he's still... Well, you can see he's drinking the coffee, so... Which I drugged. So now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the air.
So let's...
This... Okay. I got this. Now it's cool, so now he no longer needs the fan. That's how that works.
This air conditioner's driving me crazy sometimes. Okay, go ahead and take it. I don't need it anymore.
New item. Yeah, how the hell do you get the pig out of the damn thing? Well, let's take one of these first.
I'll take one.
You can see where we're going with this.
There's a lot.
Well, hold on.
Freshly pressed is always the best.
It's gonna come in handy, trust me. Got that.
Juicy and poisonous.
Now what else do I need here?
So let's see.
Oh, I guess I can go back here. Just do negative.
So let's...
Could have sworn there was a way to make that pig turn. Swore I did it. Maybe if I leave it on negative. No, I think it's got to be positive in order to work. Oh yeah, now I remember. God, I'm such an... Okay, now I remember. I totally remember. I got this. Ooh, buddy, do I got this. Watch.
Fly free, you swine.
Is that your way of looking after animals?
That's the jungle out there. I'm sure it'll land softly. And the sea is over that way, too. Say, can pigs actually swim?
Okay, now, while I'm here, let me go ahead and throw this guy in here.
Remember, Bird, this is all for a good cause.
You mean yours?
That's what I said.
And we will head out. I think I got what I need. Wait, hold up. I'm vaguely recalling something. I'm gonna need another one of these.
I'll take one.
Let's see, can I do anything with the barbecue? Nope, forget it. Not important. And let's see, does you guys something to say?
Yes, yes.
I'll just...
To the hotel front. Let's see, where did I get the bathroom key before? I totally forget where I got the bathroom key.
There's nothing left.
Nope.
No, it would end up... Nice.
Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, nothing over here. I genuinely don't remember where I got that bathroom key. Maybe she has it?
You didn't by any chance find a key somewhere near the hotel, did you?
Yes, I have.
How exactly?
on one of my patrols with the metal detector. I was going to take it back to the governor.
Oh, I can do that for you. I'm going back to the hotel anyway.
That would be great. Here.
Nice. Okay. I got what I need. Let's keep it moving.
I have to be going.
Perfect. See, I kind of remember these things. Now that I got that,
it fits.
Take one of those. I guess I'll take all of them. Put them in there.
That should make everything smell a bit better. Okay, let's...
Now what we're gonna do is as follows.
I just went.
Should have used that first. But while I'm here, let me see if you drank that coffee. Haha! He did. He did drink it.
Now he's not paying attention.
Anything else I can take?
Still.
Okay, that's all I needed from that guy. Now let's go back here.
Then, I'll just go on in.
There you go.
Oh, this is where I found that yellow liquid.
Cool. Okay, let's check out these blueprints. Okay, this is...
It needs some...
orange flavor, ice cubes, yellow, green, something...
A proper cocktail has to shine on its own.
Okay.
Enough.
I got it. I got it. Everything I need. Let me go back to Faith's room. Got this. For the ice.
Now it's frozen.
That's how it works. Use orange flavored condom. Cup of ice. Cup of yellow. Cup of green. Something shiny. And some liquor.
Wonderful. A textbook Tiki Twister.
Let's not forget what's in there, shall we? And you won't let anyone drink it.
Of course I won't let anybody drink it. But as Becky...
No.
All right, all right.
About to poison that poor girl twice. The things you do for a 5-star rating. Ooh, buddy. Oh, wait, no. That's what I wanted.
work, but what's the point? Should I get you something to drink now?
Just looking at you gives me a stomachache.
How did you rate the hotel on Gulp?
Only 2 out of 5 stars.
Why?
The pool water is ugh. It's filthy and stinks. I can't lounge in the water if they can't even see my body. It should be tropical blue and smell fresh. And the buffet is disgusting. Full of meat and stuff? I need organic, vegan food that keeps me balanced. What will my community think if they see me eating dead animals? And the bar has water and non-alcoholic whiskey. Ugh! How am I supposed to take a selfie with one of those? I'd look like some kind of caveman. I need a super colorful, impressive cocktail. One that's totally selfie suitable. I mean, I'd give another star just for that. Otherwise, my authenticity as an influencer would be ruined.
Okay, then. Let's go with this one.
The pool water's now clean.
Sweet! Now I can finally get my bikini out and dive in.
Maybe, you shouldn't duck your head under the water.
Never. Think of my hairstyle. The only thing I let touch my bun is olive oil that was cold pressed by Andean dwarf goats. I'll give them an extra point on Gulp for that.
Okay, and
I have a selfie-suitable cocktail for you.
So cool. Wait just 1 minute, Buster. I'm not taking any more drinks from you.
The bartender mixed it.
Okay. That's all right then.
But, you'd better not drink too much of it.
It's just for some fresh selfies. I can even suck on a straw without swallowing.
I'm warning you.
What?
Now, I can give 1 more point on Gulp.
okay then.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Now, we go back about our boat. And let's see, serious pollution problem.
I want to report some serious pollution.
What? Where?
There's a poor bird caught in an oil spill near the hotel.
What? Then I'll have to take care of it immediately.
Yes.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone, okay?
Of course not. I don't want to accidentally pollute the environment.
It would be a shame. A damn shame. I'll go ahead and do this.
Better not. I might mess something up.
Okay, what about...
It's locked up.
Well, at the very least, I can do this.
Let's see.
Hey!
Pi, can we go?
The raft isn't seaworthy yet. The sail didn't survive. We need a new means of propulsion. The sea is very treacherous here, so we need something like an outboard motor. We still don't know where Faith is. We should find that out first. You still have to pay Bobby that fine. We're not allowed to leave the island until we do.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, so I got some of what I need. Here, hold on. Or anything? Nope, just the raft. Okay, so let's go to the observation deck. And now we got $1 in quarters, I believe. We can check that out. See, now I'm branching off into the unknown territory. I haven't gotten this far before. So, might be a little slower on the uptake. Or I might still have that godlike gaming skill.
I guess I'll just put my coins in.
Puzzle solving.
So, let's see.
Yes, let's see.
Those birds can go to hell for all I care. That must have been the Galactic Festival. Looks like someone had fun. Those are glow sticks. I know I saw some of those somewhere else. Smelly old clothes. I hate sleeping in tents.
Who does like it?
I don't see anything. I don't know what kind of animal that was, but it must have been pretty big.
About over
Island
here.
looks kind of.
That's Gofuku Island.
What about
There's a
this?
boat over there. The island.
That's
Not
There's a
gonna look at the
boat.
boat.
There's a boat.
What about over here?
Quite an achievement hitting this particular. I don't know what that buoy is marking, but I'm not. A ship sank there. Who would have thought it? That's water. There's a lifeguard. I'd like to see the woman, or the man, who wore that. A lifeguard station. I don't think this is a good place to go for a swim. It's plain to see that someone walked from the bay into the jungle. Small, dainty feet. I can see that. And there's an imprint of a round object. There's something familiar about it. No, there's not. No, there's not.
Okay. Well, there's... What about this?
There's a clearing in the jungle. No, there's... A paddle? In the middle of the jungle? This tarp definitely came from the hotel. That's extremely suspicious. I should ask Bobby about it. No, there's... No. No.
Okay. What about this over here?
A crescent moon-shaped bay. Somebody's been collecting garbage here. With a vengeance, too. I've seen that logo on those garbage bags somewhere before. I don't think fate... Somebody's been...
Okay, yeah. So there's that. What about over here?
Not interesting. Not interesting. That must have been...
Okay, we already did that. So what about over here?
There's a blue boat lying there. So it's at the beach of Muffington Island. There's a blue... So it's at... I don't know what... Look, those... The island...
That's Gofuku Island.
The island...
Oh, yeah. Damn it, I keep clicking it. My bad. I think,
I wonder if they're...
I think that's all,
The ship sank.
folks. I think that's all.
Now, about Faith's whereabouts...
Do you know what happened to her now?
Yeah, I think I can piece it together.
Okay, then let's see. Can we be sure Faith was here on Kahlua?
She had a room in the hotel.
If she had a room in a hotel, how can we prove it?
I found her things in her hotel room.
Well, we can chalk that one up. She was obviously here in the hotel, but where did she spend her time?
Well, let's see. She probably went skinny dipping. She had a few drinks in the pool bar. She spent a lot of time in the observation deck. I think...
She spent a lot of time on the observation deck.
We found no trace of her there.
What about...
She had a few drinks at the pool bar.
We don't know anything about that for sure.
She probably went skinny dipping.
You wish.
Okay.
She was probably at that Galactic Festival.
You really think she was at the Galactic Festival? Can you prove it?
She looks galactically good. All blonde women love festivals. I have a feeling.
There was a flyer in her hotel room.
She knew about the festival, but that doesn't mean she was there.
I have a feeling.
Not me.
All blonde women love festivals.
Oh, you and your stereotypes.
She looks galactically good.
Okay, I need more proof. Let me take a further look at the Galactic Festival.
That must have been the... I hate... Looks like some... Smelly old clothes. Those are glow sticks. I don't see any...
God damn.
I hate...
What about this?
I hate sleep.
Nope.
Looks like someone had fun.
Okay,
Ooh,
so I don't know.
Not in...
Let's go talk to Bobby.
Now, about...
Do you know what?
No. Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
Actually, let's ask her about this.
Say, about Kip and his brothers.
What brothers?
His twin brothers.
What twin brothers?
You know, the ones who are all here on the island. The ones who also work here.
I only hired Kip.
But he has these twin brothers.
Have you ever seen him in a room with any of his brothers?
I saw a tarp from the hotel in the jungle.
So?
What is that place?
None of your business, and it has nothing to do with your faith.
I have to be going.
Seems very defensive, doesn't she? Very defensive indeed. We'll have to take a look at that. Let's see where to go. Actually, let me ask this guy.
Yes, yes.
No, he's got nothing new.
I'll just...
Let's see here. What about you? You have anything?
How you doing now?
Pretty well. I'm living on sunlight.
Because you still haven't got any money?
It's the vibrations around here. People get so much positive energy from me for their money. That should be worth something to them.
I just can't understand that.
But I admit, it would be nice to sleep in a real bed again, instead of in the sand.
I know those glow lights are from the festival. Were you there? I saw a whole box of them there.
Exactly.
So you were there?
Yes. Everyone had to wear them. Nobody thought of getting lamps. It can get pretty dark at night, you know.
Okay, let's see.
There must have been a blonde at the festival. Tall, slender, probably wearing a purple dress. Probably seemed a little confused. I'm pretty sure she had to have been there. Think hard.
Yes, there was someone. She was stumbling around like she didn't know how she got there.
You remember where she went after the festival?
I remember seeing her walking towards Crescent Cove. I never saw her after that.
It must have been Faith. She was in Crescent Cove.
What the hell is Crescent Cove? Well, she's got nothing more.
Thanks.
Let's go over here. Maybe I can ask this guy. Nope.
So, I'm going.
None of us are...
Not super helpful. What about this old guy? Nah.
Yes, yes.
I'll just be going.
Let me try that Bobby chick again. Otherwise, I'll try the observation deck.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
Crescent Cove. Nope,
Hi.
didn't unlock any new dialogue options. That's a damn shame. Let's go... wait. Lobby. No, actually, I wanted to go to the observation deck, didn't I? Yeah. Let's try that again. Observation deck.
So, let's... I wonder if the ring meets on the... Quite an achievement. There's a blue boat, so it's at the beach. Those birds... Now that's a nice island. I think that's muffing tonight.
Okay, I already mentioned that.
Who would have?
Oh wait, Crescent Cove. So it's got to be this one,
A
right?
crescent moon-shaped bay. Somebody's been collecting garbage here. With a vengeance, too. I've seen that logo on...
Oh, okay, okay. So I got to talk to, what's her face? The, environmental...
Now, about fate...
You know...
No.
Go talk to the environmental girl. I'm getting this. I'm getting it. Wonder if she's over here now, cleaning up for the bird. Yes, she is. Perfect.
Hey! Hey, did you have anything to do with this?
Do I look like the kind of guy who'd be into greasy birds?
To be perfectly honest, yes, you do.
How's the bird doing?
It's covered in oil. It's covered in oil.
You can get it out if you wash it at 90 degrees.
Ugh.
Okay then.
I saw you collecting garbage in Crescent Cove.
Yeah, and not just a bit either. It's considered a particularly romantic spot. You wouldn't believe the disgusting things I have to clean up there. Ugh. Yuck.
Okay, let's see. Nope.
I'm sure there must have been a woman there.
I didn't see anyone.
Did you find anything unusual in Crescent Cove?
Well, there is this.
This is the puck that knocked Faith out.
What?
Oh, never mind. She must have had it on her and then lost it. Where did you find it?
By the Lifeguard Station.
Lifeguard Station.
Hey.
Anything else? No.
Did the...
No.
See? Have you...
I try to avoid...
Her name is...
No.
Have you...
Okay, okay,
no.
yeah.
Have you by...
God damn it.
Her name is...
No.
My bad, I keep clicking it. Okay, let's move on. Lifeguard Station. Lifeguard Station. Wait, isn't this guy supposed to be the lifeguard here?
So, I'm going.
No.
None of us are.
What about you? You have anything new to say?
I have to go.
Let's talk to this guy.
Yes, yes.
Nope. What about you? You know anything? All right. Observation deck. Checking out the observation deck. Again. This time I'm sure we'll find just what we need. Or maybe we won't. I really don't know. But you don't get anywhere unless you try. And you've got to try. Try and try again. Till you fail so many times you can't take it anymore and you just leave. But I haven't gotten there yet, so we're good. Very good. Alright. Lifeguard shack.
There's a lifeguard. I'd like to see the woman. A lifeguard. A lifeguard. No, there's not. It's like small day, and there's an imp. There's a clearing in the jungle. A paddle? No. 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 No.
Okay. So all I can see is that, which means I know what to do.
Now, about...
Do you know what happened?
Yes. I think we can piece it together.
Okay. We know for certain.
Okay.
Shawnee saw her there.
True. She did tell us that. We can believe Shawnee when she says that she saw Faith. But what happened after the festival?
Okay, Faith slept it off after the festival. Faith went to Crescent
Faith went
Cove.
to Crescent Cove after the festival.
You mean the bay you can see from the hotel? But can you prove Faith was in Crescent Cove?
That's where her dress was. Faith and I have a telepathic connection. Let's go with...
Emma found the puck that knocked Faith out.
You're right. That puck could have only come from her. So, Faith went to the festival, then to Crescent Cove, then to the Lifeguard Station. But where did she go after that?
Into the jungle.
Into the jungle.
At least it's right next to the Lifeguard Station. We followed Faith's trail to the Lifeguard Station and believe that she then went into the jungle. Do we have any evidence?
There was a print of the puck by the Lifeguard Station. Footprints led into the jungle.
There was a print of the puck by the Lifeguard Station, and footprints led into the jungle.
You're right. Those are all definite clues. And the sequence of events seems to be logical.
We know where she was, but we still don't know where she is. It's a big jungle.
But there's one person who doesn't miss a single thing that happens on this island.
The seashell on the beach.
The seashell on the beach.
No, dummy. Bobby, the governor of the island.
But she would have told me if she knew where Faith was.
Are you sure? You ought to put the squeeze on her.
Like cross-examine her?
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Wasn't his name John?
Ugh, just never mind.
Okay then. Now we go back to Bobby. Let's see what she has to say for herself.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
What's up indeed? Okay.
I now know that Faith was in the jungle.
With my help.
She had a room and went to the festival, Crescent Bay, the jungle, and then her trail disappears. However, I did find a tarp from the hotel there. There's more to it than that. What was Faith doing there?
Larry, I think you're overthinking this. You know, we could always do something else. Again. There are still a few things I'd like to try.
Oh, fine. First one naked wins. I really have to find out what happened to Faith.
Fine.
Time to get it on.
Wait. Oh, I really need to find out what happened to Faith. So you're just gonna have to be patient, baby. I really have to find out what happened to Faith.
Why are you so persistent about this, Faith? You're here on a tropical island, and there's a gentle breeze outside. We can just drop all our clothes. Isn't that enough? Why do you keep thinking about this, Faith?
It's hard to explain, but I have to find her. I have to make sure she's all right.
Okay. I don't know where your Faith is, but I had a boat in the jungle for emergencies. I mentioned that to her once, and now it's gone.
What more can you tell me about the boat?
I never used it. It's blue?
Okay, I remember the blue boat. I saw that one. I got this. Puzzle solving.
So, let's see.
And it's this guy right
There's
here.
a blue boat lying there. So it's at the beach of Muffington Island.
See?
Now that... Who would have thought it? That's...
Okay. Yeah, we already played that one out.
Okay, we're one step closer to finding Faith.
Let's recap. Faith went into the jungle.
Where she took a boat and
Where she took a boat that Bobby had hidden in the jungle.
Do we really know that? Anybody could have taken it.
But Faith knew about it.
So let's assume that it's true. It's just, where did she take the boat?
To Muffington Island.
That's right. We saw a blue boat there.
It must be Bobby's.
Good work, Larry. I calculate a 92.3% probability that Faith is now on Muffington Island.
Then we should get there as soon as possible.
okay. Oh, let me see here.
I'd better leave the plant. Those see.
Now, we got to, I think we got to get some vegan options over in the, whatchamacallem, or, the buffet, so we can get a 5-star rating, so we can pay off our debt. Okay, let's move on. I think we gotta go into the jungle. Actually, I'm not sure where we gotta go at this point, but I know we gotta use those seeds. I'm pretty sure we gotta use those seeds. So we're gonna use those seeds. Oh.
Headquarters.
Yeah?
Not you.
Yes?
It looks like this Larry guy has located Faith.
Excellent. Where exactly?
On a neighboring island.
Then you can take him out now. All I care about is Faith and her algorithm.
I'll wait a little longer. Apparently, he saw her there, but I don't have confirmation yet. When the time is right, I will grab him and use my dreaded interrogation techniques. Nobody has ever resisted them.
Do that. Do you have any interrogation techniques that involve wearing a latex costume? The kind with a zipper in the...
I don't need one.
Washable? I'm sure it'd be easy for you to get blood off, too. Anyway, they're really resistant to other fluids. Oh, that's for sure.
I'll remember that. Yanmai, out. Oh, you can't always choose your customers.
All right then. So now we got to find some vegetables. Actually, let's see what this guy has to say.
Yes, yes.
Nope. Well, I think I gotta check out the buffet first. Let me do that.
I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not putting that anywhere. No appetite. No, disgusting.
Okay then. Let's move on. Hey, it's her.
Nice dress.
I know.
The air is so fresh today.
It's okay.
Not okay.
How long have you been here?
Just got here.
Doing anything today?
Yes.
Can I get you a drink?
I'm not thirsty.
This one has me stumped. Whoever that mystery woman is, she seems immune to the incomparable Larry charm. I love mysterious women.
I'll try one more time.
Nice, son.
Thanks.
Pretty sunny today, huh?
I like shade.
So what are you up to?
Relaxing.
Will I see you at the buffet later?
Maybe.
Can I get you something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
This one, whoever that she's, I love.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. This time I'm gonna go for the very horrible options.
Nice hat.
You could say.
What's your room number?
Don't have one yet.
How about a sunset date on the beach?
No.
Tell me what you want from me.
No.
This one has me. Whoever that she's, I'll.
Okay, so we just put it on the buffet.
The buffet seems like a good nutrient base for the seeds. That's growing like a weed. Real organic fertilizer.
Okay. It was literally that easy. See, I knew I had to plant them somewhere. I knew it. I just didn't know where. But now this should give us our final star.
The buffet is now completely vegan.
Yay! About time. I almost starved to death.
You should eat small portions.
Well, duh. Because of my intermittent fasting. I'm also doing a trigger warning for my followers from the Plants Are Living Beings community. They always get so cutely indignant when I take a picture of myself in a meadow. Okay, that's one more point on Gulp.
Cool.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Now, should I tell her? Should be the 5 stars. Should clear my debt, and now I should be able to take the raft and get the hell out of here.
Hey, Bobby.
What's up, Larry?
The hotel now has its well-deserved 5-star rating on Gulp. That wasn't so hard.
Excellent. I have to admit, Larry, you're someone I can really count on.
And not just horizontally, huh? Speaking of which...
Not now. I have to rework the marketing plan. This rating opens up a boatload of new opportunities.
But as far as the fine is concerned...
You can consider it paid.
Thank God.
To be perfectly honest...
Yes?
I just made up that whole fine thing.
What? Why would you do that? Did you use me?
So, tell me, when exactly did you feel used during the sex?
But, okay. Let's call it a draw.
Okay then.
I have to be going.
I'm sure you can live with that. Ooh, cutscene. It's her.
Headquarters.
Yes?
Evidence is growing that this Larry is a top U.S. agent.
Why?
He must have undergone intensive chemical warfare training. He was able to mix complex chemicals to achieve the desired result. He could probably make a bomb of enormous explosive power from ingredients found in every kitchen. In North Korea, he would be a much sought-after man, and not just there.
Yanmai?
Yes.
Pull yourself together. Your target is Faith. Don't lose sight of that. We have to find that secret algorithm.
Of course.
By the way, do you still have any old contacts that could supply me with armored cars and flamethrowers?
I can't think of anyone offhand. Why?
Apparently, there are some who are not so happy with my new management style. Some of them want to go to extremes and form a labor council.
The scum!
I hate this city and once I'm done with Prune, I'm going to be so happy to return home. Find Faith's algorithm.
All right then. Now we should be able to go. So let's do it. Lobby. I'm just gonna avoid her for now. We use this.
And once again, Larry Laffer has successfully improvised the perfect drive for my raft. Pi, can we go?
So, everything should be taken care of now. We are good to go. Although,
What now?
I don't know how to navigate. We'd be lost at sea. The waters here are relatively uncharted, and I have no navigational data for this region. Maybe we should ask around the hotel, see if anyone there can help us.
On my way.
Just when you think you're out, they always pull you back in. It's okay. Oh, she's gone. Probably plotting something devious, I'm sure. Oh.
Do you have any kind of map of the archipelago?
We haven't had one of those for a long time.
Bummer. I have to figure out some other way to navigate the islands.
Oh, we have a tourist app developed in collaboration with Unter for that. I could install it on your Pi phone for you if you want.
That would be great.
I don't want those fingers touching me.
It's all wireless.
That's better. I'm ready to receive.
Did it work?
App installed.
Cool.
Okay then.
Hey man, seeing as you're here, some woman left a message for you.
Really?
She's waiting for you up in her room.
Great, but who?
She said her name was Faith.
What? Faith is here. I knew it.
Don't you think it's weird that she suddenly just shows up now?
Doesn't matter.
It's probably not
as
Faith.
long as she's here. I'm going to her room right now.
I think we all see where this is going. But let's see.
What? Hey, is the lamp broken?
No, but I've been waiting for you, Larry.
I love these kinds of surprises. This has gotta be the best night of my life.
Put on these handcuffs, Laffer.
Sure thing, baby. Wait a minute. Somehow you sound different, Faith.
Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing dumb. It's just the way I am. I guess I'll just be going now.
Okay. This went in a unique direction, didn't it? Well, let's play along, shall we?
So you like bondage?
This is not a game, Laffer.
Oh, okay. Of course not, mistress.
You will whimper before me.
But of course.
You obviously know no fear.
Of course I could be afraid if that's what you're into, but I somehow have the feeling that you've been stalking me. It's perfectly normal that you feel attracted to me. Just exactly how frightened do you want me to be? Something like this? I'm so afraid.
Quiet! What country do you work for?
Well, I used to program video games.
You mean you play with other people?
If they play along, why not? Or, how do you mean that?
I have been watching you. I know your abilities, and now I will find out your secrets.
Then just ask. Should I keep being afraid? Oh!
Quiet! Where is Faith?
Oh, you know each other.
Oh, you know each other?
I know she was the boss of Prune, and that someone is very interested in her.
That's pretty understandable.
You're throwing smoke again. I have acquired torture certifications in 5 countries. I took first place in the ear-shredding competition more than once, and no one has ever survived my secret weapon.
So, what is your secret weapon?
My dreaded... Wait! I'm not telling you that.
Too bad.
You're making me so confused. Which group do you belong to?
Let's see.
I wonder how Lemma's doing these days.
Don't play dumb. I've already exposed your cover, Agent Laffer. I have never experienced such resilience. He should be trembling in fear. What did you do with Faith's spy phone?
It was beyond salvation.
He destroyed it in cold blood. Why aren't you carrying a weapon?
What should do?
Give me a good skin search and you'll find my weapon.
Stop! I'm going to get out the fondue forks in a minute.
I love fondue.
Quiet! I have to think.
Pi, do you have any idea what this is all about?
Yes, but as usual, you wouldn't understand.
He shows absolutely no signs of fear. He would probably survive any kind of torture. He totally confuses me.
Could you speak a little louder? I can hardly hear you.
Enough is enough, Larry Laffer. Why aren't you afraid? You are tied to a bed and in an utterly hopeless situation.
Well, you could untie me and we could have a lot of fun together.
I just can't believe it. You don't even know the meaning of fear. I like that in a man.
I think we see where this is going. Okay. Let's see.
And I like women who aren't afraid of me.
I can imagine. On all my missions, never have I met such a perfect agent. What is your secret? I'll have to get very close to you to find out.
There's plenty of room on the bed. Baby, that was... the best sex since Bobby.
What a man of mystery you are, Larry.
Oh, not at all. You are much more mysterious, Yanmai.
I only have one secret, Larry.
And?
Between my training and the new gene therapy, I am not only a deadly weapon, but almost immortal. There is only one thing that can kill me.
A righteous man's love.
No, a KGB helicopter. That's what my shaman in North Korea foretold. That's why I hunted down and destroyed every KGB helicopter in the world.
That's a very strange piece of information, but my instincts tell me I should remember that.
Larry, are you done now? Didn't you have other plans?
So I think I have some business to attend to. Well, see each other later, I guess.
That's what's up.
We will. Damn. Did I really tell him my secret?
Yes, she did.
Larry?
Yes?
Do you plan on sleeping with every woman you come across?
Hey, this is a whole new experience for me. Normally, nothing like this ever happens to me.
It might be time for you to start learning to pull yourself together.
But I have my first stalker. Not everyone can say that, even if she's a little strange.
She is strange.
All right, are we leaving now? We're leaving.
Pi, can we go?
We can navigate now. I don't see why not. All common sense aside.
Common sense is totally overrated. Finally, I have my raft back. Now I can find out if Faith is still alive. But do I have anything to help me pass the...
Just get aboard and set sail, damn it.
All right, all right.
And away we go.
Headquarters.
Yes? Did you torture Larry? How many toes does he have left? Send me a couple. I forgot to put my toe collection back in the freezer a while back. Then I had to throw them all away. When I love toes so much, even when they're still attached to feet.
I haven't found out much yet. He's on his way to the neighboring island now, and I'll see what he finds there.
Why is he still alive?
There's something about him. We need to find out more. Start a background check in New Lost Wages. He must have been there and left a trail.
All right, I'll take care of it.
And, I may have told him a little too much about myself.
What? Does he have better interrogation techniques than you do? Maybe I should hire him to find Faith.
No, I have everything under control.
I want to see some results and toes.
New area.
Let me put it this way. It's inhabited, at least.
Be careful. That really doesn't look very inviting.
Come on. What could happen to us here? I think it looks pretty cozy.
I have a really bad feeling here.
Oh, hello. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
It's, a man! Grab him!
Hey, not so fast. Ow! Hi, do something!
I'm in your pocket, damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Well, she's got me there.
They've taken Larry to a hut. What kind of women are those? They look dangerous. I'd better stay hidden.
You're a little rough. Well, not that I'm complaining. But it all depends on the situation. Even more so in the 21st century than it used to be.
The sensitivity training is finally having an impact.
Damn.
Quiet! I have to think.
Okay, let's see here.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Your name is of no importance. Be happy.
I think we know what that
Your
is.
death will not be in vain. It will be of great benefit to us, man.
And it's... Of course it's her. Well, we found Faith.
Faith, you're alive.
Faith. That's what that glowing box called me too. Maybe that used to be my name. But that's my past.
But Faith.
Don't call me that. Here I am known as the Queen.
Of course you're a queen, Faith.
It's a good thing that you're submissive to me.
Okay, let's see here.
How did you end up here?
I've always been here.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You're Faithless, the boss, former boss of Prune Incorporated, and the future Mrs. Laffer. You can even have one of those modern double names, Faith Lafferless. Although now that I've heard it...
Quiet! I am the Queen here. You will obey me. It doesn't matter how I got here. I'm here now. And so are you. But not for long.
Faith, can't you remember anything at all? Not even me?
I've never seen you before in my life. Worm.
I've never made such a bad impression on a woman in my life.
That's debatable.
What is this place?
This is our island. No man has ever set foot on it.
Well...
No man has ever left it. Our tribe lives here, secluded from the rest of the world. We live the way we want to live. Admittedly, the organization could still do with some work, but I'm on it. I also see room for improvement as far as monitoring the bay is concerned, Miwi.
That was a misunderstanding on that thingy.
That thingy is a scrum board, and it can only help if we all use it.
Can't we just talk it over?
Miwi, we have to keep up with the times. We can be much more efficient with a modern organizational structure. So, cancel my appointments for today. I have to deal with the intruder.
You have no appointments, my queen.
How come there are only women on this island?
Because we don't want to have any men here, except on our plates.
Wait a minute. Just to make sure there's no misunderstanding. By plates, you mean...
We eat men.
Okay. Then I understood it correctly. But why?
Our holy book commands it.
I saw a tattered book out there. Is that the one you mean?
It contains all our tribal rules. It's been here longer than I have. The tribe's entire society is built on the rules found within it, and that book tells us how to deal with men.
Let's go back to New Lost Wages.
Where?
New Lost Wages. Your former life. Everything could be the way it was before. You can even say prune.
There's only one place I want to be. Here on this island, together with my sisters.
Let's go back to New Lost Wages.
Enough. Lock him in the back. There's no meat on him yet. We'll have to fatten him up. And when he's fat enough, time for a feast.
But Faith, you must remember, prune, timber, the explosion on Cancom? I thought I had lost you. I even lit a candle for you. I thought I would be forever without you.
Enough. Take him away.
Headquarters?
Yes?
I've located Faith.
So, she's alive. When will you be back with her?
I haven't been able to capture her yet. And there's another problem.
Well?
It would seem Faith has lost her memory.
What? How can that be?
I don't know, but she now believes she's the queen of a tribe of female cannibals.
Huh? Oh, just wait. I thought I told you not to eat the lube. Oh, so where were we? Queen of a tribe of female cannibals?
Exactly.
She doesn't know who she is. So that means she doesn't know where her algorithm is either. Whoa, so it would be pointless to bring her here.
They even managed to overpower that super agent Larry.
How do you want to proceed?
I'll keep observing. I suspect that Larry has already come up with some ingenious plan to escape and bring Faith's memory back.
Hey, get down from there! That's a sex swing! No swinging without sex! Or, on second thought, stay on it. I'll be done in a minute, baby. Right, Yanmai. Continue your surveillance. Surveillance is good. I have to go.
Oh, someday I'm going to quit my job as a freelance deadly secret agent and look for something quieter.
It's not terrible. Well, let's see where I'm at.
Damn, the cannibal girls confiscated some of my stuff. At least they didn't find everything. Pie.
Hey, he's got his
Yes,
phone.
Larry?
The prison in New Lost Wages was cozier than this.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Of course not.
It would have made me wonder too if you weren't thinking about why.
Am I gonna have to eat man meat now too?
That is actually an astonishingly good question, Larry. But what do you want to do about Faith?
It's easy. We break out of here, get her memory back, and then she and I finally have wild sex.
What's this? White clothes, gold necklace. Sir, could you by chance be a pervert? My name is Swingle, sir. I think I am the same as you, sir. A pervert.
Oh boy. This island just keeps getting worse and worse.
Isn't he sort of dressed like that one guy from Legend of Zelda?
I'm not a pervert. I just have extraordinary tastes.
But of course, sir. That's what I always say when I get arrested.
Right.
Is that a diving suit?
Oh yes, it's perfect for diving. In all kinds of liquids. Totally washable, sir.
Okay.
How'd you end up here?
Well, I came to Kahlua because I heard there was a place here where even the most extraordinary desires can be satisfied. They call it the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition. I like caves, sir.
That definitely sounds interesting.
Unfortunately, the cavern's location is a mystery, a myth of the archipelago. Supposedly, one gains a deeper knowledge of oneself when one enters the cave. And what else could that mean but multiple orgasms? You find the ultimate pleasure.
Did you find it?
No. But that's all right. Even if you do find the cave, you can't just enter it because you need a keystone. Seafarers scattered the pieces to the four winds here in the archipelago centuries ago.
Did you hear that, Larry? That could be interesting.
What? I kind of quit paying attention after the bit about extraordinary desires.
Then I preferred to explore what pleasures Kahlua and the other islands have to offer me, and ended up here. The ladies talk about feeding me up so that I can provide a festive meal.
Hey, just like me.
Alright, what's the deal with these cannibals?
What's the deal with these cannibals?
I don't know, sir. They do seem to be very committed young ladies. When I look at the interior decor, then they obviously didn't come on a ship.
No need to call me sir. I'm Larry.
Master Larry, it is a pleasure to meet you, even if the
Somehow
circumstances could be more refreshing.
You really can just call me Larry.
Oh, sir, I would never even consider such a thing. Not even if things had become more intimate between us.
Okay. This is all very strange.
Now you find it strange. Not everything else that has happened so far?
Are you saying that you don't find a tribe of lesbian cannibals normal? I think you need sensitivity training.
It would be better if you started looking for a way to get us out of here.
Good advice. Alright, am I in control now?
Damn, the cannibal girls confiscated some of my stuff. At least they didn't find everything.
Well, what do I have? Okay, not a lot. Okay, stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in this episode for now. This has been Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dried Twice. And I've gotten pretty far, further than I did in the last couple rounds. So yeah, we're definitely going to try to finish this one off pretty soon. Maybe I'll have another video out tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But hey, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more content. I'll see you next time. Until the next episode, have a good one.